Hi everybody, it's Mr. Cognetti from Citizenship Academy and welcome back to Math. Today we're going to continue with Module 1, Lesson number 4. We're already 4 lessons in, so awesome job. And to warm up today, I want to recap and practice a little bit with what we were doing last lesson, which was we ended with working a little bit with one more than a given number, okay? So we're going to start with the number 1 up here. I have one circle. And I want you to think about what is one more than 1. And to help you think about that is think about if I were to add one more circle up here, how many do I have now? Go ahead and count them. I have 1, 2. So one more than 1 is 2. If I have one finger up and I put one more finger up, I have 2 fingers up. Okay, so my next one's going to be what is one more than 2? Take a couple seconds to think about that. Think you got it? All right, one more than 2 is as if I put one more circle up there. How many do I have now? 1, 2, 3. So one more than 2 is 3. All right, next one. What is one more than 3? Go ahead, take a couple seconds to think about it. Think you got it? If I add one more circle up here, how many am I going to have? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more than 3 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, last one. What is one more than 4? Take a couple seconds. Who thinks they have it? Who thinks they know? Let's see. I'm going to add one more up there. Ready? One more goes on the board. So how many do we have all here? I notice my whole top row is filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more than 4 is 5. Awesome job. You guys ready? Jump into the lesson? Okay, let's see. I'm going to take this down. I need these circles. We're going to be working with number bonds again, and finding different ways to take a whole, or our biggest number, and split it up into different parts that come together and add into our whole. So, let's see. Give me a second while I set this up. Actually, sorry. I want to do this with, does anyone remember what this is called? It is called a 10 frame. Can you say that with me? 10 frame. That is because there are 10 boxes in a 10 frame. So, up here, I have some blue circles and some green circles. What I want you to tell me right now is how many, don't even look at the colors, just how many circles do I have up here on my 10 frame? Go ahead and take a couple seconds to count that. Okay, who thinks they have it? How many do we have all together? Or what is our total? Or what is our whole? Those are 3 different ways we can get the same, 3 different ways to say the same thing, okay? So all together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all together we have 6 circles, okay? Now, I want you to tell me how many blue circles I have. Take a couple seconds, count how many blue circles I have. That's these right here. Okay? Go ahead, take a couple seconds. Only a couple. Think you got it? How many do we have? Yell it out. Who thinks 4? I do. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I count this one? That's not blue. Can't count it. How about this one? Nope, that's not blue either. Can't count that one. So we have 4 blue circles. So 4 blue ones. Now how many green circles do I have? 1, 2. Do I have any more green circles? Nope, I don't. So I have 2 green circles. Now, if we didn't know how many circles we had all together, what are some ways we could find that out? Take a couple seconds to think about that. How can we figure out how many circles I have up here? Now, you've already done this, so you might have the strategy in your head already. But if you have one strategy in your head already, try and think of another way we could find out how many circles there are all together. Okay? Once again, take a couple seconds to do it, and I'll be right back. Got any strategies? Because I'm thinking of one. Okay. Who thought of what we did earlier? We count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who thought of that strategy? If you did, awesome. That strategy works. And that works really well right now. But when we get into bigger numbers, that might be a little tough. It might take a while to count all those numbers. How about this? Do we know how many blue circles there are? We do. We know there's 4. So do I even need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and waste that time? I don't. I don't need to count those because I already know in my head that there's 4. So I could put 4 in my head and then just count the green ones. So we're going to count on from 4. That's what we call it. We count on. Okay, so how about you do that with me? If you can't, just sit back and watch me do this. So we're going to put 4 in our head. 4, and every time I point to a green circle, we're going to say another number. So 4, 5, 6. Oh, we only had to count 2 numbers that time. So we knew 4 plus those 2 is going to give us our 6. So what 2 parts did we put together to make 6? You think you know? What 2 parts did we put together to make 6? We put 4 and 2 together. Or another way of saying that is 4 plus 2 equals 6. Okay? Let's move on. You're doing all right. So we could write this 4 plus 2 equals 6, or we could write it another way, because number sentences can be written a little bit different. The whole can be at the end, or the whole can be at the beginning. We can write 6 equals 4 plus 2. Okay, so here's our whole. Our whole equals 4 plus 2. 4 blue circles plus 2 green circles. Okay, so when we take those 2 numbers and put them together, we have 6. Now, we started with putting 4 in our head. So we did 4 first. Can we put 2 in our head and then count these circles? Can we flip these numbers? Can I write my number sentence like this? I used the same numbers. I started with my 6 again, but notice I don't have a 4 here first. I put my 2 first and my 4 second. Do we think that still works? I don't know. Let's find out. If we start with our 2 green circles, I'm going to move them up here. And then we count on to get our 4 blue circles. Let's see how many we have. Because at first we did 4 plus 2, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to do 2 plus 4. Do you think we're still going to get 6? Let's see. Let's put 2 in our head. Ready? Do this part with me. It helps us stick it right in our head. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got 6. So that must mean when we're adding numbers together, it doesn't matter what order those two parts go in. 4 plus 2 is the same as 2 plus 4. They equal 6. No matter what way you write these two numbers in what order, they still equal 6. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay? We're going to keep practicing. If it doesn't, that's okay. Hopefully it'll come to you. Okay. Let's see. Give me a second. I want to change this up. Now, how many blue circles do we see now? Take a couple seconds and count them. Oh, you guys can't see that too well, sorry. Okay, do you know how many circles are up there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're still working with 6. We have 6 circles. How many blue circles do we have? We have 6. They're all blue. So we have a total of 6, and it's going to equal 6 blue circles plus, how many green circles do you see up here? Are there any? I don't see any. So that must mean there are, if we have nothing, if we have no green circles, what is the number that goes with that? What number means nothing or none? 0. So we must have 0 green circles. So 6 circles altogether equals our 6 blue circles plus 0 green circles. If we have 6 blue circles and then we don't add anything onto them, we still have 6 circles. Okay, so that's another way of writing an addition sentence to equal 6. So first we split it up with 4 plus 2 equals 6. Then we just split it up with 6 equals 6 plus 0. They both equal 6. It's just a different way of writing a number sentence to get to the same answer. The whiteboard's about to fall off. Are there any other ways that we can make 6? Let's see. What if I were to take 3 of these blue circles off and put 3 green circles on? So I took 3 off and put 3 new ones on. Do you think we still have 6 up on my 10 frame? We do. We still have 6. I'm going to take these off so they're not confusing us. So we still have 6 circles up here. So our total is still 6. So that's our total or our whole or what we have all together. Remember, those 3 things all mean the same thing. But do we have 4 blue circles and 2 green circles? Nope. Do we have 6 blue circles and 0 green circles? Nope. So we must be finding another way to make 6. Let's start with our blue circles. How many blue circles do we have? Count with me. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 blue circles. I'm going to write that down. Now I know that if I take my blue circles and I add my green circles, I'm going to get 6, so I'm putting this plus sign in there. Now I need to figure out how many I'm adding to the number 3. So this is 3 blue circles. Then we're going to add the amount of green circles we have. Count the green circles with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We also have 3 green circles. So I'm going to write that down. So now we have another way of making 6. And that says 6 equals 3 plus 3. So I'm going to move that number sentence over to here. Nice. All right. So we have 3 number sentences. This is called, these number sentences are part of a number family because they all equal 6. Okay, there are a couple more ways of doing this, but this is where we're going to stop today because I want you guys to practice finding those other methods of how to find 6. Okay, so we warmed up with finding one more than a number, which you might be doing in your exit ticket or quiz, and then we found different ways to make 6. And we did that by using these circles to help us see the different parts. Because if I were to turn this into a number bond, this is my whole, or what we have all together. What number is that? How many do we have? We have 6. And we split it into our, one part is our blue circles, one part is our green circles. And how many blue circles did we have? We had 3. How many green circles did we have? We also had 3. So part plus part equals whole. Say that with me again, ready? Part plus part equals whole. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. Or 6 equals 3 plus 3. Different way of writing it, still means the same thing. Good work. Good job today. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you're getting the hang of this. If not, we're going to be practicing it for a while. Okay? So do not worry. Sometimes things come quickly. Sometimes they don't. It's perfectly okay. You guys are all working really hard. So you'll go online to find your exit ticket. I'm not going to be saying them at the end of the videos anymore. Just so it's a little bit easier, you guys go right online and find them, and you can find the quiz too. So good job today, guys. I'll see you for the next lesson. Have an awesome day. Bye.